Welcome to the Monochromatic Mind. We've actually kept the visuals on this one pretty simple, so you can just listen if you like, and really let this topic sink in.
We all try to build good habits, right? But what happens when those very same habits, the ones that are supposed to make us better, actually start to make things worse? Let's get into it.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, who in their right mind would ever say something like that in a real business meeting? Well, that bizarre statement is exactly where our story ends up. All because a good habit went completely off the rails. Stick with me. I promise this is all gonna make a weird kind of sense. To understand how we get there, you need to know about our main idea for today, the habit banana. Just think of any habit going through 3 stages. First, it's green, unripe, a little tough to get started. Then it ripens into that perfect, helpful yellow stage. But if you push it too far, it turns brown, mushy, and totally rotten. And this brings us to the cautionary tale of our friend Monkey. We're about to speed run through 5 of the most classic self-improvement habits that Monkey tried, and we're gonna see how every single one of them went completely and kind of hilariously rotten. First up, the famous billionaire habit. Monkey reads that all the super successful people are up at 4 a.m., so he thinks, hey, that's what I'm gonna do. What could possibly go wrong? So the plan was super glamorous. Wake up at 3:59, do a little yoga, post a hashtag #HustleMonkey pic for the world to see. But the reality? By day 3, Monkey is a walking zombie. He's nodding off in the middle of meetings, which is exactly how you end up shouting bananas or cryptocurrency at your boss. And here's the trap he fell into. Monkey thought waking up early was the goal. It's not. Getting enough quality sleep is the goal. He just copied the action without understanding the principle behind it, and, well, it was a total disaster. But he's not giving up. Monkey moves on to his next big thing, fitness. He watches some motivational video with the classic line, "No pain, no gain," and decides to take that, very, very literally. His plan was simple, become an unstoppable machine. The reality? He stopped. Completely. He pushed himself so hard, so fast, that within a week he was a mess, covered in bandages and so sore he couldn't even peel his favorite food. He turned a healthy habit into straight-up self-punishment. You know, the lesson here is that real discipline actually includes knowing when to rest. That's when your muscles actually grow and get stronger. Consistency isn't about beating yourself up, it's about being smart enough to play the long game. All right, next on the list, Monkey decides to clean up his diet. He hears that phrase, clean eating, and he gets on board with an almost religious intensity. From now on, only salads, no sugar, 0 exceptions. The plan was flawless, rigid, pure. But that kind of rigidity, it just builds up pressure. And late one night, that pressure cooker exploded. Monkey didn't just cheat with a slice of cake, he went to war with an entire extra-large banana cake and lost, leaving nothing but crumbs and regret.
I mean, this is a classic psychological trap. The second you make a food completely forbidden, you make it 1,000 times more desirable. He turned food into a battle of willpower. But the real path to eating healthy is about balance and moderation, not trying to be perfect.
So for habit number 4, Monkey hears the old saying, readers are leaders. He decides he's going to become the wisest monkey out there by just inhaling every self-help book ever written. So he stays up all night, literally surrounded by a fortress of books, running on pure caffeine and ambition. But the next morning, does he feel enlightened? No, he feels crushed. The only message that actually stuck in his brain wasn't about empowerment. It was a nagging voice telling him he wasn't good enough. This is the trap of just hoarding information. Monkey confused the amount of stuff he was reading with the quality of what he was learning. Real learning isn't a race, it's about slowly absorbing ideas and actually trying to use them in your life. And finally, for his last attempt, Monkey discovers the wonderful and dangerous world of productivity hacks. He gets completely obsessed with the idea of doing more, faster, better, achieving peak efficiency. So he spends hours, maybe even days, crafting the perfect, color-coded 500-item to-do list. It's a masterpiece of organization. But at the end of the day, he's only managed to check off one single item: drink water. He spent all his energy planning and had none left for actually doing. And okay, let's slow down for a second. We just saw 5 good ideas end in total failure. So the real question isn't whether these habits are good. They are. The real question is, what was the deep down flaw in Monkey's approach that turned every single one of these golden bananas brown?
And the answer is pretty simple. It's the perfectionism trap. See, Monkey forgot that habits are just the tools. They're not the finished project. He got so obsessed with doing the habit perfectly that he completely ignored what his body and his mind were screaming at him. He took an all-or-nothing approach and, well, he ended up with nothing. So how do we avoid falling into the same trap? It really just comes down to these 4 things. A good habit has to be tailored to your life. It has to allow for flexibility so you don't feel guilty. It should actually make you feel better, not worse. And you have to be able to keep doing it for the long run. It's supposed to serve you, not the other way around.
And that really is the heart of it all. True success with habits isn't about optimizing yourself into the ground. It's about having the wisdom and the balance to know when a habit is perfectly right and helping you build a better life, not just a more stressful one.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Take an honest look at your own habits. Are your bananas green, yellow, or have a few of them maybe started to turn a little brown? It's a really important question to ask yourself. Thanks for tuning in.
If you like this video, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.